Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. I have a new concealer to try out for you guys today. I picked up the new Sweetener concealer from R.E.M Beauty. R.E.M Beauty is Ariana Grande's beauty brand. This is technically my second time trying R.E.M Beauty. The first time when the brand first launched, I placed an order. I placed an order for quite a few items and it took well over a month for me to receive those items. I didn't realize that one of the items that I had in my order was back ordered. I really didn't understand that because, you know, the brand is launching, you would think everything would be available, but they weren't going to ship my order until that particular product came back in stock, and it ended up not even coming in stock. So they shipped my order. At that point I was already, no, like I'm not even gonna open these products. I shipped it right back to them. The only thing that I was able to get was that back ordered item that they ended up sending like 2 or 3 weeks later, and it was one of their lip markers. So needless to say, I didn't have the best first impression with this brand, and so when they launched at Ulta, I just still had no desire to try anything really from the brand. I was always curious about the highlighters and I was curious about the eyeshadow palette, but not enough for me to like want to rebuy it all over again. So when I saw that she was coming out with a concealer, I thought, well, I love trying out complexion products. I just had a new foundation video go up, the new RMS Beauty ReEvolve Foundation. So I thought this sounded like something, you know, that I would be willing to try, willing to give the brand a second chance, and I'm actually really happy that I did. So this is the concealer. This is what it looks like. It comes in a little jar. I picked up 2 different shades. They had these in stock yesterday at my local Ulta. They hadn't even put them out yet. They were in a box. The lady brought the box out. She said, just look for whatever you want, as she was setting up the new ColourPop on the list display. So I'm glad that she was allowing me to rummage through everything. Of course, I didn't open anything, but it allowed me to pick the shades that I had seen online and thought would best suit my skin tone. So I went with 2 different shades in the light category. So 60 different shades. Okay, so there's definitely going to be something for everybody. This shade right here is light 2N. I'm going to swatch them right now so that you guys can see them. And then the other shade I picked up, this one is light 6N. So let me go ahead and swatch them right now. Okay, so here we go. This is light 2N and this is light 6N. And there's a fair category, a light category, a medium, tan, deep. I mean, you name it, there has to be a shade for everybody, hopefully. So this concealer retails for $24. Let me read to you some of the call outs about this particular concealer. It's called the Sweetener concealer. It says this concealer is going to be lightweight. It's going to provide a soft matte finish with medium to full coverage. It says that you of course can use it to conceal, to highlight, brighten, contour, whatever you need to do. You can use it all over the face, which we are going to do in today's video. I'll tell you how I'm using it right now, so I do have it on. It's just a pot full of multitasking capabilities. Now it says that this is infused with hyaluronic acid. Of course, we know hyaluronic acid is going to draw the moisture, lock that moisture into our complexion. It also says it includes ashwagandha, which is going to help protect from environmental stressors, and it does contain vitamin E for antioxidant protection. Now there is a write-up on the Ulta Beauty website that tells you exactly how to use the concealer, what shades go where. I think we're all pretty well educated on how to use the concealer. Of course, if you're going to want to use concealer under your eye area, you might want to go a shade lighter just to brighten the area. If you're going to use the concealer to spot conceal, you want to get one as close to your skin tone as possible because you don't want to brighten the blemish, you want to conceal it. So it needs to be your complexion shade. If you're going to use this concealer to contour, then obviously you're going to want to go with a deeper shade. So I'll let you guys reference that on the Ulta Beauty website. I don't want to take your time with all of that. The one thing that is the standout about this concealer is the shade range, because I don't recall many brands launching a concealer with 60 different shades. I've heard of foundation in 60 different shades, but for concealer, wow, that's a lot of shades. So my review and wear test over this new R.E.M Sweetener concealer is gonna span 2 days. On day 1, I'm going to wear it as a traditional concealer. I will wear 2N under my eye area, which is what I have on today, and I will use 6N to conceal my old acne scars and minor discoloration that I have on the sides of my cheeks. I will powder down one under eye, and I will not powder down the other, just so that we can compare. Let's see what side did better with and without the powder. On day 2, which is today, I'm doing something that I've wanted to do for a long time. I am using it as a foundation. That's right, I have shade light 6N all over my face. I am wearing it the way I would wear a traditional foundation, meaning I am wearing it with primer, powder, setting spray, all of that good stuff. You guys will see the application on both days, day 1 and day 2, and I'm wearing shade 2N under my eye. One eye is powdered down and one eye is not. I'll let you see that in the application portion of the video, but I've been dying to try a concealer as a foundation for the longest time now here on my channel, and I thought that this product sounded like the perfect product, perfect timing to make this video. So for reference, in case it is your first time here, I am 40 years old and I have normal to oily skin. I am oily primarily in my T-zone. Right now, my major concerns are the fine lines under my eyes, so it's gonna be good that we're trying a concealer. We're gonna see if that settles. I also have large pores, and like I mentioned, old acne scars and minor discoloration on the sides of my cheeks. What I look for is in a concealer is that I like a full coverage concealer. I mean, that's why I'm wearing concealer, because I want to conceal something, right? But I want it to be hydrating. I want it to be blurring and smoothing. I don't want a concealer that's going to age me. I don't want a concealer that's going to accentuate texture, like especially fine lines under my eyes. I just want something smoothing, blurring, that's going to last all day, and it's going to play nice with my setting powders, because I do use setting powder under my eye area and of course on my T-zone. So we're gonna give this a shot, guys. We're really putting this new R.E.M Sweetener concealer to the test. Once again, if it is your first time here on my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Steff. I love doing makeup reviews, especially foundation and concealer, like complexion products. I live for those type of reviews. I also do multiple looks with eyeshadow palettes, makeup ranking, you name it. If that all sounds good to you and you want to see my videos on pretty much a daily basis, because I upload quite a bit, today is a double upload day, then do me a favor, click on that subscribe button, hit the bell notification icon so you'll be notified every time I do upload a new video. And if you like this video, if you like what you see, please give it a thumbs up on your way out. As usual, all the makeup that I'm wearing in today's video will be linked and listed in the description box. Some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping to them, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. It really does help me out a lot to grow this channel and to buy products to review for you guys. Let me spend the money so you guys don't have to. If you guys want to see the new R.E.M Sweetener concealer as a concealer and as a foundation for the next 2 days, keep on watching. Okay, I am so ready to try out these new R.E.M Beauty the Sweetener concealer. So as I mentioned, I picked up shade light 2N, N being for neutral, and then I picked up another light shade. This one is light 6N. So for day 1, I'm gonna be doing this, just focusing it under the eye area, and I'm also gonna spot conceal a little bit, although the foundation I'm wearing is pretty full coverage. I'm using this new one from RMS Beauty. You guys will see this video go up, I believe, before you see this one from R.E.M. But this is going to be a hydrating concealer, and it's also going to be medium to full coverage. So I'm going to get, where's my brush? I'm going to get my BK A506. Now I'm going to go in first with a light 2N. This is a shade that I thought would be best for the under eye area, and I love that it comes with this little spatula. So I'm going to get about that much. And I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand. And I'll pick some up with the concealer brush. Definitely brightening. I'm glad I got 2 different shades. I was really torn between the 2. Wow. And I didn't get a good night's sleep, so I have some dark circles going on. I don't know why. I'm thinking this might be like that Too Faced concealer. It was also in the Peach Perfect line. I forget the name of it, but it came like in the same type of packaging. That one worked okay on me, but it did better as an eyeshadow primer. I think I still have that one somewhere. Now I'm going to be doing this day 1 wear test where I just set one under eye area and not the other. And then tomorrow, tomorrow's the main experiment where I'm going to use this as foundation. I'm so excited. Okay, so that's what it looks like blended out with a brush. It's definitely brightening, definitely a brightening concealer. Okay, I still have some on the back of my hand, so I'm going to use that for this side. What do y'all think about the 60 different shades? Do you think that's necessary? Or do you like it? I'm still thinking about it, so I'll share my opinion with you guys a little bit later. I like that a little bit of this definitely goes a long way. That's definitely brightening. And you can see how it kind of has a little bit of a luminosity effect to it. But that did a pretty good job of concealing the dark circles I had. Okay, I think we're off to a good start. Now I'm just going to wait. I'm not going to set anything just yet. Now I'm going to go in with the second shade, which is 6N. And I'm going to use this to just lightly spot conceal. So I don't really want to use, see, I'm going to use this other brush that I got from Shop Miss A. I don't really want to use my finger because my nails are a little long right now. I guess I could use my foundation brush, but let me see. Let me get my BK 101. Okay, so I have that one on the back of my hand, so I'm just going to pick some up. This is always the area where I want more coverage. Tomorrow you're really going to see like the coverage. But this day 1, I wanted to try it over the foundation because most of us wear our concealers over our foundation. I want to see what that is going to do, how they're going to interact before I wear this concealer as a foundation. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It's going to be so much fun. I definitely see a nice glow. Oh my goodness. You guys know I love that. Okay, okay. R.E.M. This looks really nice. Okay, so I definitely feel like I just need to pat it down a bit. It does feel tacky still. I think I'll powder down the right eye. Okay, but I think that looks really good. I definitely recommend before you do your powder, if you're gonna powder down your under eye area, you always want to pat out any creases because it happens, guys. You know, it's makeup. We have lines, and makeup is gonna get into those lines and therefore cause creasing. So now I'm gonna use my Urban Decay All Nighter loose setting powder. I'm actually going to powder down this eye and the T-zone. I'm going to try just setting this side. This is where I built up, or I spot concealed, I guess I should say. Going on just fine. Everything is looking really nice. What do you guys think? No powder over here. Powder on this side. What do you think of the under eye area? I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks hydrated and like a little luminous. So this is going to be a 10-hour wear test today. I'm also doing the last day. This is my day 2 of the RMS Beauty Foundation. So And I also picked up the new On the List ColourPop collection that was just dropped at Ulta. So I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm only going to be able to do 2 looks with that eyeshadow palette though, because obviously I don't want to disturb this makeup. So I will check in with you guys later. I'm getting a late start today. It's about 11:30. So yeah, I'm going to be up late tonight, but I will check in with you guys later on. We'll see how the concealer is wearing, and I'll share my first impressions with you at the end of today. And I'm just so looking forward to tomorrow when we get to use this as a foundation. So stay tuned. Hey guys, a 5-hour check-in here with this new R.E.M. Beauty Concealer. Here is the eye that I powdered down, and then here's the eye that I didn't. In taking a closer look, I kind of like this eye better, the one I didn't powder down, and it set itself. Like, it feels just about the same as this one does. So for me, that's great. And for those of you out there who don't like to set your under eye area, this actually might be something you want to check out. I don't really see that it's settled into fine lines, and I do think it provided like really good coverage on the sides of my cheeks as well as underneath the eye area. It feels really lightweight, it's hydrating, it's creamy, it's blendable. I think you can even use this as an eyeshadow primer. Maybe I'll try that tomorrow. But I mean, so far I like the way the makeup looks. Like, I like the way the concealer looks both ways, but if I have to choose at this point right now, I think I'd choose the side without powder. Still has 5 more hours to go, and then of course tomorrow is the big day when I'm going to treat it as a foundation and put this all over my face. But definitely stay tuned so I can give you guys my update at the end of the day, this day 1 wear test of the new R.E.M. concealer. Okay guys, 10-hour check-in here. Here's the side with powder, no powder, sides of my cheeks. This was the side I powdered down. I didn't powder down this side. Can you tell a difference? I can't really tell a difference at this point. I did go take a peek in my Simple Human mirror. You guys, if you have that mirror at home, you know that mirror is gonna tell no lie. I still have to say that I think I like this side without the powder. So those of you with dry skin, those of you with even oily skin, maybe your under eye area is a place that you don't powder. Maybe you powder everywhere else on your face except your under eye area. I think for those of you who just want something to pat out and go, don't want to fuss with powder, I think this concealer might be for you, because I think it looks great under the eye area. I don't feel like I lost coverage with on either eye, and I think on the sides of my cheeks everything still looks pretty good. Maybe it looks a little bit better on this side, the side that I powdered down versus this side, but tomorrow is going to be the real test. Tomorrow I'm going to wear this as a foundation. I've been dying to do a like concealer as foundation video, and I just kind of felt like this would be the perfect concealer to try that out with. You never know, let's just try something different. I'm really excited for tomorrow. I think I'm going to film the application portion of that video just because I'm going to be using it as a foundation. I'm going to be doing something different with it other than what I did today. But today I think it did a phenomenal job. And it really is reminding me of that Too Faced concealer. It's from the Peach Perfect line. The name escapes me, but I think I still have it. And if I still have it, I'll show it to you guys tomorrow. If not, I will put it in the description box so that you guys can reference it. Maybe you still have it. I don't know. I know it was discontinued, so I don't know if you can still find a few of the shades available, but it's really reminding me a lot of that one, except this one from R.E.M. is doing a much better job under the eye area. So stay tuned for tomorrow. I'm super excited for tomorrow's wear test, and we'll see how this goes both as a concealer and as a foundation. But on day 1, it's getting a thumbs up. Okay guys, so this is day 2, and I usually don't film day 2 application, but since I'm going to be using this as a foundation, I thought you guys would be pretty interested to see that, because I am very interested to see how this is going to wear. The primer I'll be using is this one from Milk. It is the Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. Since the concealer is a hydrating concealer, I felt like having a matte base might work out pretty good. I already done my daily skincare, which does include sunscreen. Just gonna put this on, focus it on my nose mainly and the T-zone. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the darker shade, which is Light 6N. So this is going to be the foundation. Maybe I should start with my eyes first. Yeah, let me start with my eyes first. So this one is Light 2N. I'm using my BK Beauty A506 concealer brush. Today is the last day for the BK Beauty anniversary sale. The whole site is 20 to 35% off. So I'll have that in a pinned comment in case you want to take advantage of the sale, order something before it's over. Now I'm going to go in with 6N, Light 6N. So I'm going to scoop some out with the little spatula. And I'm going to, let's see. I don't know how much I'll need. Let's start with this amount. I have my BK Beauty 101 foundation brush. I've been wanting to do concealer as foundation, like a video, for the longest time. And this just seemed like the perfect opportunity to take advantage of that. I'm using what I have on the back of my hand as well. And I think it's going on really well. And you don't need that much. It's definitely covering. And it's lightweight. Okay, so I am noticing a little bit of some brush strokes. I'm going to use my damp beauty sponge now, just to press over everything. Now I am going to set this because I just feel like wearing it on my oily areas, it's going to look a little too glowy, too dewy. But I'm going to try again, just one eye set and one eye not set. I'm going to try it with a different powder just to make sure that that's how I like wearing it. But this is definitely full coverage. Okay guys, so here's what it looks like before I apply setting powder. I think it looks good. I mean, I don't have any complaints. The powder I have in front of me is the Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder, so I'm going to use that. I am going to be doing the rest of my makeup as well, just because I do have an eyeshadow video to film. So let me make sure I pat out any creases. Now I'm going to set the left eye since yesterday I set the right eye. Yesterday I used the Urban Decay powder, today Too Faced. I'm gonna set my T-zone. Okay, now on the sides of my cheeks, I think I am gonna just go ahead and set that as well. Now I'm just gonna add a little bit of Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Okay guys, so here's how the complexion looks with powder, some setting spray. I like it. I'm excited for this day 2 wear test, and I will check in with you guys after lunch. We'll see what this concealer is looking like being worn as a foundation, and of course at the end of the day we'll wrap up this 2-day 10-hour wear test trying out the new R.E.M Beauty Sweetener concealer. So I'll see you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, a 5-hour check-in here. I just filmed the intro to today's video, but here's what my complexion is looking like. This is the eye I did not powder. Here's the one that I did powder. I think everything looks perfect. I am not oily. Nothing is breaking up. Nothing is caking up. Everything just looks smooth. I have good coverage. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. 5 hours in, I ran a couple errands already, and this is how the concealer is wearing as a foundation. And under the eye area, I think it's doing a fantastic job. I'm so excited. 5 more hours to go, and then we will wrap up today's 2-day wear test of the new R.E.M Sweetener concealer. Stay tuned. Hey guys, 10-hour check-in here. Final thoughts, review of the new R.E.M Beauty Sweetener Concealer. And of course, I have it on as foundation. Wow. This did fantastic as a foundation. I am not oily, really. I mean, maybe a little bit on my nose. I'm a little shiny, but it's not caking up. It hasn't settled. It hasn't cracked. It looks so good. It looks so good. This did phenomenal. This did fantastic. I think I like it as a foundation better than a concealer, but this is the eye I powdered down today, and then this is the eye I didn't. I feel like I like the powdered side today, better today than I do the unpowdered side, and I use the Too Faced Peach Perfect Setting Powder, which unfortunately has been discontinued, but I had a backup of one of those, so it's one of my favorite setting powders. I think this looks really good. And I did still have the Too Faced concealer that this kind of reminded me of. This concealer worked better for me as an eyeshadow primer, whereas this new R.E.M Beauty concealer, the Sweetener concealer, works like in so many different ways. I'm gonna have to try this as an eyeshadow primer. I didn't get to do like an eye look today, but I'm most definitely gonna try it and see, because I think it's, like it said, it's a multitasking product. It worked as concealer, it worked as foundation, it definitely brightened up the under eye area, and I'm pretty sure it'll work as an eyeshadow primer because it is a soft matte finish. But if you had this one, mine has already gone bad. It kind of has a weird scent to it. It's supposed to smell like peach, but it smells like a bitter peach now because it's old. But if you had this one and maybe it didn't work out that great for you, this one from R.E.M is amazing. Like, this is definitely getting 2 thumbs up from me today. I love the way my complexion looks. I just did such a good job. I'm excited to wear it again. I'm excited that I gave R.E.M Beauty a second chance, and just because I had a really bad first experience with the shipping issue and all of that. But I think now that they're in Ulta, it's going to be more easy for me to try out their products, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. If you guys were wondering about this concealer, I am here to tell you it is pretty good. I think no matter what skin type you have, I think you're going to find that this works for you. A little bit goes a long way. And, you know, there's 60 different shades to choose from. It's hydrating with a soft matte finish, medium to full coverage. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Are you going to be trying this out? It is available in stores at Ulta if you want to go in and get shade matched, but I definitely recommend trying it out. For 24 bucks, you can't go wrong. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.